So guys, I went to my local garden center to pick up some things. And so while I was out just kind of browsing around, I came back and look, the stumps are gone. So I wasn't here to record like I wanted to, but oh my goodness, am I so happy. I know that the house is starting to shade. It's later in the early afternoon. It's like mid-noon, 12 something right now in the afternoon. But look at this. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Oh my gosh. I love it. I hate that I wasn't here to record it. I didn't know they were coming today, but hey, it's done. So now we can start planting. And if I get in the shade, maybe you can kind of see from the porch what it looks like from this direction. And from this direction, I have to put my little kitty cat back in place. But look at that, guys, it's done. Hallelujah. Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. I'm Taffany. I was so surprised to see that the stumps had been removed in the front garden. I was not expecting them to show up when they did because I didn't get a definitive answer, but it's not a surprise because I've been using my landscaper for years, and usually it's like, hey, I need you to do this, okay, and that's that, and they just put it on their schedule and come out and do it. So I didn't know they were going to be here to remove those stumps, and I promised you guys I would get it recorded, but I wasn't able to. But you did see what it looked like just now. And yeah, I'm so excited to have them removed. Oh man, so now I can get started planting up there. But before I do any planting up there, today I am going to clean up the weeds in that little bed there in the bedroom garden. And in other parts of the bedroom garden, I'm going to pull up that dianthus and I am going to plant a knockout rose. So let's head to the bedroom garden and I'll show you what's on my mind today. Okay, guys, there is a hummingbird feeding on the hummingbird feeder back over there. So I know as soon as we get into the bedroom garden, we're going to scare it away. But I have to get back here to work. So you can see straight ahead, I have a knockout rose here that is going to be planted in between these Parsons junipers. So it will kind of be a repeating look here. And it will repeat the Parsons junipers along there and will be a repeating look there. I am going to pull up these little miniature roses right here. That is a red salvia coming up back there. But I'm going to pull up this miniature rose here and here. These are the only two that made it. And I am going to put them here on the circle bed, and then I'm going to get some more to kind of complete around, but I'll use the two that I have for now. And just to give you like a reminder, this Parsons juniper is a mature one, and it is actually still growing. And so you can see how big it is. And this one has actually grown from last year when we put it in. So you see how far they stretch. So that is how far these smaller ones are going to stretch. So that is why I don't have anything but one knockout rose here. Oh, there's the hummingbird. Oh, it flew away. I was going to try to get it for you. But that's why there's only one knockout rose here, because these are going to spread and touch at the base of the knockout rose, just like this one will eventually. It will fill that space up. in between the roses, so there's not going to be a need for that. So that's the idea there. So what I can do in the meantime, if I absolutely have to, I just feel like I need to have something there, I can always fill in the empty spaces with a flower or something until then, which I'm not going to do right now. I'm just going to plant the rose. We are going to pull up the dianthus. And I think what I am going to do is use this Liriope grasses that I have here, divide them up. And I think I am going to put some around this circle bed here and around the outer edge of this bed here. As you can see, this is where we remove the 4 white roses. We'll remove the other 3 white roses and transplant them somewhere else. Get all these weeds and stuff up, level out the soil, and we'll probably outline it if I have enough with the Liriope grasses. What that will do is always give me some color back here in spite of whatever season it is. And then I can always find something red to plant in between the grasses here and here for each season. It will also decrease the amount of plants I would have to buy to fill this circle bed as well, which that's not why I'm doing it. It's just I have them and I don't want them to go to waste, and I figure I could use them in that capacity. So anyway, let me get my shovel and trowel and gloves, and we're going to get this gorgeous knockout rose, which is a double knockout rose in red, just like all the others. All right, let's get started. All right, guys. Well, I am done with everything. That took a little bit, especially getting the weeds up from this bed over here. Can you see it? The one I'm pointing to right there. That was quite a bit of work, but I got it done. The only thing that's left is I have to prune those roses down. But let me give you a close-up look at everything, and we'll talk about it as I show you. All right, so starting at the entrance to the bedroom garden, I got the little bit of weeds that was up in this bed, and I put out some of the garden soil to finish filling that up. And I did not move those little roses like I had planned on. I decided to wait and see if I can get my hands on more so I can have a bunch of them. So they are still in their spots there and there. I am going to turn here and give you a close-up look at that knockout rose right there. I think that is gorgeous. I think that's perfect. I got to get the tag off, but look at that. And it is a continuation of these. So that looks so good. And then all of the liriope grasses that I had just kind of stuck up in there that I had removed from here, I divided as you saw, and I have them around the circle bed. So as you can see, they are all around the circle bed there. And this bed that was a monster to get the weeds out of. I've got dirt splattered on the window and partly on the house, but these are the grasses here. So we've got that part done. Of course, we've got this gorgeous bed that's going to be full of color leading into this bed, which has the vinca in the middle part here. You can see the little vinca seedlings there, and then the zinnia seedlings along the outer that have grown quite a bit. And on the inside are the 3 roses, and I think this front one is a little off center. I'm gonna have to get in there and center it, but you get the gist. I think that's gonna be pretty. So I have to prune those down just like I did with the ones in the courtyard garden. But from a distance, you can now see that red right there, and it will get bigger and fill in that spot more. And of course, as I, showed you, the Parsons junipers will spread more as well. So the only thing left in here, which I am pooped right now and don't feel like doing, is getting the weeds up in this section. There's just a little bit here. I had cleaned up in here already, and the bulk of it is right in here. So I need to get in here in this section and work, and a little bit over there. And that's it. So everything is planted that I planned on planting for today, like I said, except the 2 little miniature roses. And now I have to come and check on Tika, who has been watching this bird's nest, these birds, for quite a while. Look at how pretty this is back here. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. I never thought I'd see life come to this. I just can't wait for the garage to get done so that the structure back here matches what is going on. And of course, I still have to finish the edging, but as you can see, as I've mentioned multiple times, there are bird nests in these faux baskets. And she has been here staring at that bird's nest the whole time I've been planting. Tika. Yeah. Come on, let's go. All right, guys. Well, that is going to be it for today. I really love that rose right there. It's going to be beautiful and it's going to make sense now because it's a continuation of what's already going on in that section and it's repeating structures back here. And so this is like almost a rose garden, a red rose garden. Cause the color that I, have been doing back here is red. So I'm going to continue that on this season. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me in the garden, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.